My name is Deja, and I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity.
Welcome back to another vlog. We're getting this one started all the way back in March of 2024. Yes, that's how backed up I am on posting these vlogs. But here I am with an amazing volunteer that I had for the month of March. This is Grace. Grace came and stayed with me for a month. She, at the time, was a senior in high school, and this was a part of her senior year that she got to spend the final semester doing a few different volunteer projects and traveling. So it was such an honor to host her. Here she is helping me paint the water tower. During her stay, I let her have the house and I camped out on the land, which was an absolutely beautiful experience. So if you don't remember, I actually had my water tower and tank break last year, and I got it fixed, which I showed in the last vlog. And after getting it fixed, I decided that I wanted to paint it and just beautify it and show it love and just show it how much I appreciate it. So here we are painting it all white. We're also going to write some messages on there as well. We also decided to paint this other piece of furniture in my house white, just to make them look a little bit better. They're just raw wood, literally from fallen trees from the land. So a little slab of paint, slab, I don't know. I don't know English, but it goes a long way. It makes a huge difference. This actually used to be my bed. And then I transitioned it. I added those back pieces like as back support and I made it into a couch. And as of recently, like as of December 2024, I've now let the dogs have it as a dog bed because they kept climbing up on it anyways. So I was like, child, y'all got it. But here we are, just painting it, getting it right. OMG, this is when my solar panel was working. As you can see, my fan is going. Solar panel is currently not working because my inverter broke again. Sad story for another time. But I remember when I had electricity. So here we are, starting with the messages on the water tank. This was a vision that I had to just, again, bless this tower and also have some messages that I constantly see. So I wrote here, thank God for the water. This way, every time I am spending time with the tank or filling it or whatever, just walking by it, I have these reminders like of just how grateful I am for the water being held here, and then coming into the house from here. Like literally give thanks. little bit of eucalyptus. It helps me. You want some?
A little bit. Might as well. Be safe than sorry.
Yeah. I'll bring it to you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
And I, you know what? I have a shit ton in my house. It's probably like the first match you do at night. You know everything happens. You know it.
All right, set up the recycling station. So we're gonna process all of this. Collect the bottle caps, clean all these plastics, and then prep them to go to the recycling center. Also got some materials here and there to build a compost toilet here.
Our toilet. Sit on the toilet.
A quick little tour and update, and then I'm going to show you what I'm working on. All right, first of all, we have a whole new person here on the farm. I don't remember if he came out in the last vlog. I imagine he did, but he's a a whole man now, almost 1 year old, Guardi. His mother, Angel. Here we are at our entrance. If you remember from the vlog series, I created this heart shape over here with the vision of planting flowers all around. We finally have some flowers blossoming and some popping up. So as you can see, this is like a heart shape. The ants keep eating all the leaves from these. These actually usually are covered in leaves, but they really like the leaves. So we have our heart shape with plants all around. I just worked on this yesterday. So this is for planting. I actually recently volunteered on a farm where they did this process for plants that grow like vines or grow up. You plant them like this, and once they become a little bit bigger, you tie them to the string and then they'll grow up the string. So today that's actually what I'm working on. I started this yesterday, and I'm gonna actually clear out all this grass with a shovel and just kind of prep. Got a lot of things planted. This is a new fruit tree that's planted. It's mamonas or lychees. Got some piñas in the ground. Water tank's doing well. Now, I've been having a lot of problems with the ants eating everything on the land, and I've heard that it's because the land is so clear, they go right to the plants that they can see and they eat them up. For example, the spinach, they ate a lot. Here I have some garlic leaf, which I really love, but yeah, I've had a lot of problems with bugs eating them as well, so. And over here I have some cranberry hibiscus, which is so delicious. Also, the bugs have been eating it a lot. So I'm still growing and learning, but I've been told I need to like literally not cut my grass and leave more bush around for them to bite on, and also to distract them. And as you can see, the garden is literally pretty naked. Like, this is the katuk the ants keep eating. Also something that they don't usually eat. So this is really delicious green. And I always, when I see it looking really good, I always grab a few pieces because I know that the ants are coming soon after. But yeah, I want to replant this somewhere else that's more bushy so that it's not standing here all alone and getting ate up. Over here, I kind of just actually harvested all the chaya leaves because I'm planning to start over here. One thing that is flourishing is the sweet potato greens. These are all sweet potato greens. You can and they're just growing all out of the bed, all everywhere over here. And you can eat these like in a salad. They're really good. I planted these heart-shaped ones and they're really flourishing well, looking really nice. And I built this garden bed, but I didn't end up planting anything in here because just been a barely. And there's the rest of the pieces of bamboo that fell. I have them holding them to use for something else. We got a flower blossom over here. We've got a whole pineapple growing, finally. Pineapples take forever to grow. This one and one other were actually the first two I ever planted, and they never gave fruit, and it's been more than 2 years. So I dug one up because they were just way too close together. It's like when they're small, I thought that I was putting them far apart, but I really wasn't. So now I'm trying to, like, these probably are too close together. And it's just like when I'm putting them in, I don't realize because I put them in small like this. And I think I'm giving them enough space, but they actually need a lot of space. So these are the newest ones that have been put in the ground. That one actually doesn't look too good. I don't know if it's going to survive, but this is the piña patch. Oh, I have new neighbors who fully built like a whole bodega with a bathroom, and they're building a house, and they're doing everything way faster than I ever could. But it's a little sad to have neighbors. But lately they have not been working on this land, so it's been quiet. But sometimes there's a whole bunch of construction workers like right there, and it really takes away from the fantasy, but whatever. here I have some beautiful sugar cane coming up. This is a little baby mango tree. But, so this is where the other bamboo fell down. It was right here. And I was just so annoyed because I had paid all this money to buy the bamboo and get this guy to put it up, and then it just came down like 2 weeks later. So I planted these. I planted a whole bunch of stuff. They also planted this thin bamboo on their side, and they planted it a long time ago, and it's finally getting a little bushy. And I planted more of these pink flowers, just a bunch of stuff. There's some ginger. Just a bunch of stuff. So all this is going to fill out, and it's going to be so thick that it's going to create a green wall. And from the bamboo that we used for the fence, there was one that went in the ground that was like had roots, and it gave us bamboo. So now we have some bamboo growing. And it's going to get big. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but hopefully it's going to come out like here. And I have enough space for a pretty large plant, and whatever I can't fit will have to get cut up. Got some thick yucca. This yucca I'm about to pull out the ground soon. This one looks good. Got the banana over there. Hopefully I'm going to have some more bananas around here. Come here and say I'm sorry that my vlogs be a little lacking on the editing side. I just was watching some of my old ones, and I was like, you know, I love them just because I like being able to see all the different phases and for the memories. But like I noticed I wasn't really putting music, and I wasn't really putting a lot of effort into the vlogs. I was really just like, here's a compilation of videos and boom, because I was sharing them exclusively on Patreon. And the thing is, I only have a few people on Patreon, and those videos be getting like 2 or 3 views. So I was like, I'm not going to give it a whole lot of effort just for these couple of people who are watching it. But then later I decided to start releasing the vlogs on YouTube. And I noticed that more and more people are watching them and just watching my journey in general. And I do enjoy capturing it for you all. So I'm about to get right with the editing, starting here now with vlog number 20. I just rewatched number 19. So I'm all caught up with the last things that I shared with y'all, and I'm excited to show you all of the changes that have happened in the last like 6 months since I made that vlog. And I'm looking forward to the next 6 months, and the next 6 months, and the next 6 months, and all the changes that are all happening at all times, all the growth, all the transformation. It's happening here, and it's happening within me. So for those of you who've been, you know, with me along the way, I give thanks. I hope that you're enjoying right along with me, witnessing the beauty, witnessing the change, the resilience that's needed to be had, witnessing that this shit ain't easy. But it's definitely worth it. Another day, another tree to plant. We got 4 babies here that are about to go in the earth. So there's a man who lives maybe a few hours away who has a farm where he grows a lot of rare fruit trees and he sells them. So from him I got this apple banana. This one is from a local farm. I don't remember what this one is called, but my friend just got this for me. So shout out to Nurture for gifting me this beautiful flower tree. I was thinking about getting it, and I was like, oh, I don't have money on me right now. I'm gonna get it next time. And she just got it for me anyway. What a sweet friend. Also from the guy, I have this blood orange. And then lastly, I have this dwarf of a June plum plant tree, and they've already got fruit, which is amazing. I can't remember what is in this moment, like I know this word, but I can't remember it right now, of how you plant trees in a way where they give fruit faster, but that's what he does. So that's what the June plum and the blood orange are. If I remember when I'm editing this, I'll write it here. But basically, these are going to give fruit, even this one, within 2 years. So I have some ideas of where they're going to go. I'm about to figure it out, talk to the plants, see where they feel good. Luckily, it looks like it's about to rain, which is kind of perfect timing. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so they are not going to get too much direct sun. They're going to get a chance to get acclimated, get used to the earth here, and have a whole night to rest and adapt before the sun hits in the morning.